State of New California, notice to all Californians, Grievance 39. October 16, 2018. We're in Vista, California at the county courthouse. New California is a new state in development exercising its constitutional right to form from the state of California. The process to form New California is authorized and codified in Article 4, Sections 3 and 4 of the United States Constitution. Article 4, Section 3 of the United States Constitution states, new states may be admitted by the Congress into this union, but no new states shall be formed or erected within the jurisdiction of any other state, nor any state be formed by the junction of two or more states or parts of states without the consent of the legislatures of the states concerned as well as of the Congress. Statement of intent. Citizens of New California have decided to remedy the abuse of power by the government of California by exercising the right to form a new state provided in United States Constitution Article 4, Sections 3 and 4. We are determined to live under a state government in the United States of America and under the Constitution of the United States. New California Declaration of Independence of January 15th, 2018 states, whenever any form of government becomes destructive, it is the right of the people to alter or to abolish it and to institute new government. When a long train of abuses and acts to seize and hold the people's power without legal authority and pursuing invariably the same object that clearly demonstrates a design to reduce them under absolute despotism, it is their right, it is their duty to throw off such government and to provide new guards for their future security. So it is the history of the past and present governor and government of California who have a history of repeated injuries and usurpations, all having in direct object the establishment of a tyranny over the counties of New California and the state of California. Whenever any form of government becomes destructive of these ends, it is the right of the people to seek a constitutional remedy to the abuse of powers. Preamble of the New California State Constitution states, we, the representatives of the undersigned counties within the state of California, do acknowledge and humbly invoke the favor of Almighty God for continued civil and religious liberty to ourselves and our posterity, seek a Republican form of government, protection against foreign invasion and domestic violence guaranteed by Article 4, Section 4 of the United States Constitution, and all privileges and immunities of the citizens in the several states guaranteed by Article 4, Section 2 of the United States Constitution, ordain and establish New California as a fully vested state of the Union of States in the United States of America. First Amendment of the United States Constitution states, Congress shall make no law respecting an establishment of religion or prohibiting the free exercise thereof or abridging the freedom of speech or of the press or the right of the people to peaceably assemble and to petition the government for a redress of grievances. Therefore, the counties of New California bring forward 40 grievances against the government of California to be announced in public on Tuesday at 11 a.m. each week for 40 weeks. State of New California Grievance 39. Statement of facts. The people of California are suffering from a tyrannical communist state government which fails to provide a Republican form of governance, enables and supports across its southern border the invasion of the United States of America by illegal foreign nationals and protects vicious criminals who commit outrageous acts of violence against the citizens of America, all caused by a government of and for a monoparty system led by a tyrannical dictator. Declaration of Grievance. United States Constitution, Article 6, Section 2 states, this Constitution and the laws of the United States, which shall be made in pursuance thereof, and all treaties made, or which shall be made, under the authority of the United States, shall be the supreme law of the land, and the judges in every state shall be bound thereby. Anything in the Constitution or laws of any state to the contrary notwithstanding. The government of California, the current governor, and the monoparty system, along with local officials, are following a coordinated design from the intent to actively engage in acts of insurrection against the United States Constitution. Voter intimidation. It is evident by all to see that the intimidation of voters in California is now a policy decision by the mono-party tyrants controlling the government and institutions of California. Intimidation is experienced at work, in the schools, and in the open marketplace. Voter intimidation occurs also by means of labor unions that collude with a mono-party tyranny to which they are beholden. Voter intimidation is not tolerable by the citizens of New California, and such behavior, left unopposed by the tyrannical government in Sacramento, is provocative and dangerous to the public safety and indeed the Union of the United States of America. This abuse of power has made California a place where the First Amendment is openly defied. Fraudulent elections, communist activism, community organizing, and organized crime combined with the monoparty tyranny present throughout the areas under the control of the monoparty California government have assured that the ballot booth is exercised by non-citizens, felons, and imposters. This is all done with impunity and with the sanctioned protection of the monoparty communist apparatus. Despite being well documented for decades, there's been no effort on the part of the state to secure our ballot booths, verify that imposters do not usurp the vote, and convict offenders of this. Our sacred institution paid for dearly with the blood of patriots and citizens. We, the citizens of New California, can no longer submit to fraudulent elections engineered for our own demise. Such an action would be morally repugnant and indeed traitorous. We, the citizens of New California, therefore declare that elections will be conducted in the state of New California with voter authentication and the absence of voter intimidation. To accomplish this end, the independence of the state of New California is morally imperative. Deprived of legitimate representation, independent elections and independent government are the only way for the citizens of New California to exercise their First Amendment rights as regards the vote. We, the citizens of New California, will not wait for election results to determine our own destiny. Self-determination and self-governance mandate statehood of the rural counties that comprise the state of New California. Existential threat to the territorial integrity of the United States of America. The citizens of California owe their primary allegiance to the United States of America and daily are put at risk of their safety, happiness, security, and livelihood by the damage the rogue government of California has perpetrated on the territorial integrity of the California border, which is also the United States border. This crime also threatens to disaffect us from our common bond to the other states in the Union. The current governor is guilty of California's incessant violations of federal law that have caused grievous crimes to be committed against its own citizens. Illegal acts and tactics, utilizing Marxist, Leninist, and Maoist revolutionary tactics. The communist California governor, monoparty system, and local government officials support and celebrate these tactics as a means to introduce and subvert all aspects of California government and civil society in an attempt to destroy the state of California and break down the sovereignty of the Union of the United States of America. Therefore, under acts of secession, therefore, the California Communist government, in conjunction with the communist state executive instituted wherever the current communist governor has usurped power, has created a reign of terror on United States citizens living in California with the intent to secede from the United States of America and thus destroy the very union of states which secures our liberty and freedom. Abdication of authority. Betrayal by the sitting communist governor of California, the monoparty legislature, and local elected officials is evidence of abdication of the responsibilities of authority and sovereignty over the state and citizens of the United States living in California. This concludes this proceedings. NewCaliforniaState.com is the website. The phone number is 877-828-2753.